You know you can't have a holiday without a party food guru style, and that is what we have going on this special edition of PSL. We have some new ideas for your Christmas or your New Year's Eve buffet. A little party today on the show. A popular family meal on Christmas Eve, by the way, is lasagna. In my family, it's chili or pizza, but Peter Harman is here today to share a recipe that he says is the best lasagna recipe.
Did I really say that?
That's what your people told my people.
Nice. All right, well, this is awesome. This is really a great dish.
It's not red.
No, it's not. We're going to make white lasagna.
White lasagna, all right.
Now, my wife wanted to make white lasagna.
Can we handle this?
She's really excited about white lasagna.
Red and white to go for Christmas, right?
First, we have to have a sauce, white sauce. So what we have in this little pan here is a lot of butter, garlic and onions, which are cooking, okay? Now, we're making a white sauce, all right? Everybody in the world knows how to do this. So we just add a little bit of flour, all right? If you want to grab that whisk over there, this tall, skinny one, in my little bag of tricks right there.
The bag of tricks, okay, here we go.
I'm going to turn this down. Now, this is really important, okay? People at home, because we want to make sure that stoves have different heats. Oh, yeah. So don't be afraid, don't think, you know, that
this is super hot.
Think that you have to cook everything at super high heat. All right, now this pan is a really good pan, and it will allow me to cook at a lower heat because it's really got a thick bottom on it.
Now it looks like this is going to be very dry to start. Right?
Well, what we're making is roux. Now roux is equal amounts of fat and flour cooked, but I'm just going to be economical about this deal, and I'm going to cook everything in here. So see that pitcher of cream right there? Grab that and start adding.
Holy moly, look at that. Okay.
Go ahead.
All at once?
No, just a little bit. All right, now what we want to do is we just want to stir that. We don't want lumps. So don't let the roux get too thick, number one. And number two, let's go ahead and add a little more.
This is like a cooking class.
See this? Shrimp. Now we're going to put these guys in there, and we're just going to let them hang out.
Okay, you're going to hang out in the sauce?
They're just going to hang out in the sauce for a few minutes.
They're uncooked right now?
Correct.
Right? Okay.
All right, so they're looking really, really nice.
All right.
Now, our next thing is I'm going to put a little more of this broth in there.
That looks good.
Okay, now we're going to make homemade ricotta cheese.
We are?
Homemade ricotta cheese.
How many people do that?
This is cool. You're going to love this. We're going to make, the first thing we're going to do when we come back in this next segment is we're going to make that, all right?
Let me mix this in.
All right, I want to get a little bit of heat on here. Now, we got to watch this. Whenever you do, this is a huge tip.
You already warned me about this, yes.
Anytime you cook, if you want to use this instead, now that handle's getting a little warm.
All right.
If you're cooking at home, turn the heat down when you're scalding milk. Okay, and that's what we have. We have whole milk, not half and half, not 2% milk. We need the real deal whole
because
percent milk.
If this boils over, it'll be the biggest mess you ever saw.
It'll be a humongous mess, and we don't want that. Now, this is the Food Guru seafood spice, so we're going to season this sauce. Don't go crazy or anything. Just put some in there.
Nice. Seafood, you still sell all of those?
Absolutely.
Pre-bottled?
If we want to make this Mornay, what we do is we add cheese. So that's Alfredo sauce. Or another thing you could call that is a French word called bechamel. Bechamel is cream or milk that's thickened with roux. Now, once we add cheese to it, it becomes Mornay. Now, we could add wine. Like, at this point, we could put a little bit of wine in there. We're not going to do that today. Now, this is sriracha. I want to give it a little bit, I want to warm it up a little bit.
A little heat.
Just a little bit.
But not much.
We're not trying to make Thai food. We're just going to give it a little bit of spice so it has a tiger in its tank.
Little Christmas color there.
I'll
let you stir that.
All right, now this is important too because you don't want to over-stir this thing and have this thrown all over the stove.
Got it.
Let's put a little bit of sauce on the bottom of the plate. All right, now I sprayed this. Actually, Kim sprayed this.
Gave it a little anti-stick?
Exactly. You don't want anything to stick. So now we put the pasta dough in here. And somewhere, I'll just grab this little knife right here, and I'll cut this.
Now, is this the size pan you like? It seems kind of small.
Well, I'm making this because it's just, you know, you and me.
It's petite.
It's you and David.
For us.
You guys are going to take this home.
We're just going to have that as a little...
It's going to be awesome. Okay, so now let's put a little bit of that ricotta cheese. Not all of it, but let's say half.
I need a spoon.
No, we don't need one. Watch this.
We don't need a spoon. Okay.
Okay, now, right over there is a big bowl of cheese. All right, so look at this, Paula. We just crumbled this in there.
Cool.
All right.
Lots of cheese.
And then we put a layer, actually, next thing is the layer of sauce. Now remember, all the lobster and the shrimp are in here. So
my goodness.
We want to make sure we get plenty of chunks. Look at that.
This is pretty awesome. Cool? Now, once again, we have another idea for somebody who doesn't like seafood. You can put sausage in this.
Sausage, chicken.
Yeah.
But anything your little heart desires. Okay, now we put we just put a layer of cheese. And what I want to do is I want to get 3 layers of pasta and 3 layers of the stuff.
And so we bake that for about how long, the lasagna, Peter?
First off, 350 degrees.
Okay.
Put it in the oven and put it on a sheet pan or a cookie sheet or something so that if the juices bubble out of it, it doesn't ruin your oven.
Good.
That's a big, big deal.
Okay.
The second thing is by spraying this pan, it'll make it really easy for this lasagna to come out. Look at that guy.
Look at that. Look at the layers, you guys.
that?
Isn't that beautiful?
All right, now, a little bit of this seafood Mornay sauce goes right here like this, okay? And
Now,
then,
this is the ricotta cheese, remember, that we made.
Right.
Which I didn't even know you could do that.
and then we garnish it. This is serious stuff. With a couple of lobster tails.
Serious, all right.
And some shrimp in the front of this thing. And so this is
There you go.
a great way to go for a little bit of fresh basil on top, just so it gives it a little bit of Christmas color. And then shredded Parmesan cheese over the top of this baby.
Good job.
And that,
Good job.
that is a
There you go. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice?
good little feast.